This example is a really good problem because the focal points are going to be a little bit difficult to name, and so I want us to go through this one. Find the center, the foci, and the vertices of the ellipse, and then graph the equation. They give us an equation here, and actually it's already in standard form. It's equal to 1, so that looks real good. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and list out my a squared, b squared, c squared, and the A, the B, and the C. It's going to again give me a place to put all my information as we go. Now they're asking us to find the center and the foci and the vertices. So I'm going to put in the major vertices, and again then I'm going to also list the minor vertices just to give us that good practice. Alright, from this equation right here, we can automatically tell what the center is going to be. Because remember, it's the h and the k. What's being subtracted from the x is 4, so that's our h. And what's being subtracted from the y is our k, which in this case is -6. So we can actually go ahead and plot that. 4 and then -6 would be right there. So there's our center. Alright, from the denominators here, we find our a squared and our b squared. Remember, a squared is the largest one, so that's going to be 81, and b squared is going to be the smaller, so that's going to be a 9. Now, remember, we can find the c squared because of our relationship. We have the relationship that says a squared minus b squared equals c squared. So 81 minus 9 is 72. So that'll be our c squared. Now we can find our a, b, and c by taking the square root of those. So a will be the square root of 81, which is 9. And remember, we got that in the x from underneath the x's. Our b will be the square root of 9, which is 3, and remember we found that underneath the y's here. And our c will be the square root of 72, which 72 can be broke down into 36 times 2, so that would be 6 square roots of 2 technically. And remember, the c and the a are always graphed in the same direction. Now we actually have everything that we need. We can go ahead and we can start finishing out our graph here and listing all of our information. Remember, A is the distance from the center to the major vertices in this time in the x direction. So I'm going to go 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 here in the x direction, and back 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, since each one of these tick marks is worth 2. That puts my my major vertices, this leftmost one here would have to be the point, -5, -6, and the rightmost one would have to be the point 13, -6. Now for our minor vertices, they are going to be b units from the center, and this time that's in the y direction, so I'm going to go up 2, 3, and down 2, 3. And then name those points. So the bottommost one will be the point 4, -9. The top one will be the point 4, -3. So there's my ellipse right there. Now we do have to go ahead and do our focal points. Now the focal point is, in this case, 6 square roots of 2, which is a little more than 8 in the x direction. So we're going to go 8 and a little bit more here, and 8 and a little bit more over here. And the problem is in naming those points. And we're going to run out of time in this video, so we'll pick it back up in the next one.